But now the draft, it's gonna be underway. Got Liquid ID on blue side, the Hayabusa ban in the first phase.
Okay, big switch up. I don't think we've seen a Hayabusa
No,
ban
it's the
all
first
day.
one.
First phase,
First and
showing
last today.
immediate respects. You know, and you were asking if assassins are going to be, would we see the Ling? Are assassins going to come into play, at least with these two teams? Well, we're already seeing some respect, so definitely the possibilities are endless. Also, Phobius getting banned out by TLID. It's a very different ban game right now than what we have seen from so many games today. Joy getting banned out. I mean, just overall, and that just leaves so much open behind it.
Yeah, that's based off of their previous matchup when they faced each other in SPS. It was there where King Kong himself was starting to show Joy in the jungle, and I guess the LID is respecting the heck out of that because of what Joy can do once it gets to access the backline, the instant damage that you get once you get her items. Fnatic Onic Philippines reading into it, and they're respecting the Jushin. The Bruno is open for them to first 2 picks on the red side.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, we have seen teams go for the Bruno first pick, albeit incredibly rare, but with so many options, like the Suyo is still on the table for Fabian if he wants to go for that as well. There can be a trade. The Alpha is also available for TLID. If you want to go for Flex, there's always
Gotta go for the Bruno. You got to, bro.
Just rush it?
It has won most games today, right?
You have to.
Yeah.
You cannot give that to Keller right now.
Yeah, 5 out of 2 wins
Let's
today.
see.
They don't.
Hold on.
Mr. Renmar.
Of course they're going to be rushing that Angela, and again, that opens up the potential of the Angeling, meaning Fnatic Onic Philippines. What if they overreact, What if they just suddenly go, Ling Bruno right now?
No, I think they'll go Suyo, right? Like, this is it's a treasure trove,
Cho
but
Bruno.
Cho Bruno, yeah.
It's tough.
It'd be crazy if they pick up Ling now.
Definitely Bruno, but they might even actually consider...
Super Prince Valentina, like the hard guard steal.
I'm thinking Alpha Bruno.
Yeah, Alpha.
For the
Oh, they go Hilda.
Hilda?
Oh, they respect the Hilda of Aran. Again, he is the Hilda guy, so...
To vanquish the shadow.
Yeah,
oh, they're giving
this
Bruno.
world.
No Bruno.
No Bruno.
We don't care about no Bruno. We got a Kelra.
We got the gold standard, right?
Yeah, if the LID pick up the Bruno here, it'll be perfect. And then Beatrix might actually be the answer of FNOP.
Okay, so the Bruno's still open.
One cares. All
But
right.
there is some nasty dive from TLID that can reach the Bruno, right? Like the entire day has been who do you pick to reach that backline and take out the Bruno? Right now, TLID already have some tools to make it happen.
Yeah, so now they have to think about it, right? What gold laner do we really want? We want something that can definitely move around. We want something that can escape that attack that TLD might just try to put pressure on.
Yeah.
I do like the fact that they pick up this Hilda, kind of knowing, because once you see the Angela, you know the Link's coming. You know some sort of assassin is coming, so they pick up the Hilda, someone that can be aggressive. It's kind of worrisome though. You see the Suyo, you see the Hilda. How does Ling deal with that type of pressure in the early game?
Whoa.
And now a Lu Yi, just to add even more aggression behind it.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, they're giving each other signatures, man.
That gold lane is so open, right? Like, I think you just start hammering gold laners at this point. You got 2 bans on each side. Both teams haven't revealed any of that kind of main carries yet.
Yeah, you go for the gold lane matchup trade. And I have this feeling that we're actually already seeing the roam of Brusco. So whatever the EXP laner of FNOP is, it's either going to be something along the lines of a CC or something along the lines of a Terizla or an Edith later on. Another thing you have to consider for FNOP is when they have the low E, they love pairing that up with a Claude. If it's not going to be the Claude, which, I mean, if they decide not to go for the mid to the late game strat, they might actually pick up something like anyone that deals magic damage really might be okay.
Yeah, I think just about, I mean, there's plenty of options when it comes to gold. And at this point, it's like, at this point, knowing that they're willing to put Bruno so far back where so many teams have prioed it up front, we know that either of these gold laners are very comfortable with whatever they end up with. Whatever ends up in their hands, it's like, listen, we'll make it work. Let's prio everyone else instead. Let's make sure our mid is ready to go. Let's make sure our mid trio is ready to go, because that's essentially what we're seeing from both teams here. I do agree the Hilda, most likely in her own position. It works well to maybe invade, put pressure onto this Ling. It's a nice answer to it.
Yeah, and that's why they banned out the Gata Kacha. It would have been the perfect partner alongside the Hilda, who might need the help with another tanky frontliner.
And that is why this is one of the most anticipated match, right? Even the drafting, the flavor that they give us is very different from what we've seen in the first 7 best of ones. Fnatic, they have their priority pick in the second phase, so they are gonna go for the CC ban. You guys kind of called it. It can be an option.
All right, so they're the ones to take out the CC, and now it's great that you actually see these two teams saying that, you know what, we want to win the gold lane. We'll save the last picks for our gold laners as much as possible.
There is still Cho for Brusco if Fnatic wants to go for it, right? Like, you ban the CC. We've seen how CC deals into the Hilda once that War X comes online. We've seen that vengeance from the side of RQ Hoshi early on as well.
This might actually be a tell by Fnatic though. If they ban CC going to the second phase, there's a chance that they're actually going to just roll with the Beatrix already. Again, CC is one of the best picks that you can pick up to give Beatrix a difficult time. And that's why they ban it.
There goes the Beatrix ban.
10 steps ahead.
But that's a decent counter to the Bruno. So if Fnatic does end up locking that in here, we're losing some possible options there. TLID may be working against themselves possibly with that ban. Fnatic, fourth pick, coming in. They pick up the Cho. There it is.
That's the Brusco
TLID,
Cho.
how do they answer back?
They're saving the Keldra pick for last.
They are.
That's how comfortable they are with literally the only team that I think has pushed gold lane all the way back into their number 5 choice. The only team that is willing to take that risk right there.
You know, Granger has a good amount of dashes, and I feel like having a lot of dashes would be good against a Hyla, Sling, Angela. You know,
I like the Claude. Like the Claude, you get that BMI, you get that, you get the Purify with him because you always want to pick it. But also, we haven't seen him much. Where does he really fit? They do have the Hylos. A Shredder could work. But it kind of depends on what TLID picks up here.
I suppose if the Bruno doesn't get picked up, then we would have a more classic gold lane matchup, right? Then a ton for TLID, which means that there is a chance we go back to an era where there's just no Malefic gun purchase.
A very TLID lineup, and a strong one at that. Fighting, controlling the map, all around for the young squad. It now falls into the hands of Coach Why Not to set up his gold standard for success. What is the gold? With a Nathan on the other side, TLID might balloon this. They have to match it. They might actually just need to go for the Bruno.
Yeah, I mean, we'll definitely see the Natan pick does come in for TLID, and I love how you said this whole draft is very TLID.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very reminiscent of the things they were picking up in their grand finals. The Natan was pivotal in so many of their strategies, the poke, everything that goes along with it. Fnatic, though, final pick comes in. It is the Bruno.
Give me a team. Just give me a team.
Fnatic.
Fnatic? All right.
Fnatic.
Husky?
I'm feeling Fnatic.
All right. I'm the panel host, so I don't need to give my prediction. I like both. You know what? I'm not going to go do that. Something about it tells me the TLD ID lineup is very, it's fierce. I'll give it that. So, Mirko, bring it up. Why don't you give us your picks? Who won the draft?
Thank you so much to our panelists. We're down to the last match for round 1 of the Swiss stage. Give us our choices according to Immerse.
What do you think?
I'm gonna have to go for Fnatic.
Wow,
What
that's
about you?
surprising.
What about you?
I will also say Fnatic.
Oh, that's surprising. No. Oh.
Yes, sir.
No.
If you know, you know.
Well, I mean, again, this still is the battle of the champions, the much anticipated game for today. So we'll see how it goes because the panel has already mentioned it. They seem very comfortable with the picks that they have, Mirko.
Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. Into the land of Dawn we go. Fabian on a signature link, King Kong on the Suyo that got him the championship in MPLPH. Oh, it's so crazy that both these teams are like, you know, the meta? Let's go with our comfort.
Yeah, and don't forget complete.
Witty.
Oh, wait. Brusco, goes for the flicker.
Also going in right now, looking for the Jikundo. Witty's gonna try to get level 2. Aaron Shiki will get level 2. Now trying to cut away Brusco. Should move forward. Last hit, first blood to Brusco.
I should have prepared myself for all these action. I mean, look at RRQ earlier with the way they were able to play the game, but Fnatic Onic Philippines, they get the first blood. And we were cut off when we were supposed to mention, but don't forget to also check out the Ending Pass. Guys, complete all the active tasks during the event to claim all these amazing rewards that you could get, including the statue, the figure. Yeah, but then All right, going back to the game. Fnatic Onic Philippines, they were able to draw first blood against Team Liquid ID. Very decisive from Brusco there, burning the flicker.
Really solid stuff here, starting things off for FNOP. This looks like for the emblems here, that's the Master Assassin, so Kelra really wants to get the lane going. Also, the Bargain Hunter for Aaron, she gonna get those items a bit earlier, but it's a weakness finder. So Aaron's very confident in this laning of his as well. You know, usually we see a bit of a safer choice, especially up against a boy like for Aaron, it's all about that witty. Very good respect there. It just flickers out, you know?
I mean, if we, or if a lot of fans had a choice, I mean, I think they'd really want a solo camera just focused on the laning for the gold laners here, for both Aaron Shiki and Gelra. I mean, calling all the things they've said prior to this matchup before meeting each other here, but Fnatic Onic Philippines might just get hold of this turtle uncontested from Team Liquid ID. It seems like they just let it happen. No trades whatsoever even coming in for TLID so far.
It looks weird, but this is actually how TLID play. Just like their draft, you know, not really the super meta draft right now, it's super unorthodox, and that's the way they actually won MPL Indonesia. For FNOP, they're doing what they did to win MPL Philippines, right? They're controlling the neutral objectives, controlling the early game, and getting tempo around the map. For Team Liquid ID, it's all about waiting for the power spike of Aaron Shiki and Fabian. Once they have that, they will decide to fight. But before that, they will not fight. They will give away, concede all the neutral objectives that they have to wait for that. Patience is the key.
And this could be an impatient play from Fnatic Onic Philippines, though. They go for Witty. And that's 2 kills now for Fnatic Onic Philippines.
And that's what's dangerous when you're up against FNOP and you play the style. Kelra pushing on a lot of damage. Brusco walking up. The Jikundo will lock him down there. It's actually going to be an entropy forward there. King Kong trying to go for the stun. Will be able to get it. But Fabian now against 4 goes in for the blades. Will be able to pick it up and now escapes as well. That's the Usurper in action.
And that was Fabian deciding that he wanted to fight. Friends, diversion play, but Kirk!
Power Wilderness, Kirk will be able to get the kill, gets out as well. Now he has Skill and Witty against Super Prince. It's gonna be the healing coming down, stunned up as well. Witty desperately trying to stay alive, gets out with the flicker as Aran on the horse comes into the mid lane.
I cannot believe all those clutch kills coming in here for both Fnatic Onic Philippines and Team Liquid ID. Imagine transitioning all the way from the gold lane to the mid lane and still seeing the action take place. But could this be another potential turtle that'll go into the hands of Fnatic Onic Philippines, or has Fabian already decided that he really wants to go and fight from this point onwards?
I think they should be able to actually fight it out, right? It really depends on the position that they have here. Fabian's obviously going to be more concerned about the camps and getting that level lead. But I just noticed the Super Friends Brave Smite on the Lo Yi, by the way. That's something new. So far, Lo Yi, we've seen what? Impure Rage, mostly Lethal Ignition. So he's going for more sustain on this.
Oh, it seems like it. I think we were able to see this from Rins earlier, but that's the true shit. So you could like play around it a lot more. But this is a Lu Yi though. Securing the talisman as well. So I'm starting to believe that that might just be the game plan here. But Kirk able to sustain everything. Diversion behind Aran. What?
Okay.
He gets away. So now they know which resources are down for Fnatic Onic Philippines.
Kirk having his way against Witty. Oh, chunking him low. But that's the Khalid right there. Just can heal back up very, very easily. Both teams, it does seem like for FNOP too, they are aware of Liquid ID's game plan. They are aware that Liquid ID might have actually hit their power spike, and they might be comfortable enough to go and take the battle. So FNOP are playing the long game too. Fabian decides to go in for the Defiant Blades onto Kirk. Yang reaction will hit onto Aran. Both teams just hovering around the turtle.
And Aaron Shiki might be joining the fight as well. King Kong takes the turtle though.
Raging Sandstorm to the back. Fabian's able to claim the blades there. Super Prince will be slashed down a bit by Witty. Kirk will still be able to escape for a bit here. Pops in the sprint 2, gets immobilized. And that will be the chain CC to lock him down. Fnatic Onic Philippines got the neutral objective. TLID get the kill.
Alright, and they try to go for a diversion towards the bottom lane, but Kelra on the top lane takes down tier 1 turret. And that's the entropy as well. Was it? Yeah, it was you here for or by Aaron Shiki. So Kelra takes the first turret up to top lane.
Defensive from Aaron Shiki. All he needs to do, because I think right now he's in the game plan of, I'm just going to farm, right? I'm on a ton. I'm not going to hit the power spike anywhere near as fast as Kelra on a Bruno. Might as well just play it safe. Fabian now soaking in the mid lane. Superfriend's gonna be caught on the Raging Sandstorm. Not a Tempest of Blades. Two could flicker out there. Fabian looking for the play over to Superfriend. Does he get it? It doesn't look like he can. Stun around. Fabian kicked down. Superfriend gets the kill. Aran now coming down as well with a glorious pathway. Two members down already. Aran gonna be stunned up with a revitalized. Kelra still doing a lot of damage. Put down, Kelra with the flicker, finding the kill, now was stunned over towards Aaron Shiki. It's a triple kill for Kelra, and Yehezkiel is forced back.
Oh wait, there's a diversion there. There's a diversion still. Wait, yes. Okay. Yehezkiel might be able to survive this, but still that was a triple kill going to the hands of Kelra. And I must say, Superfriend's being able to survive all that, I mean, he went for the warrior boots as well. That's aside from the brave smite and all the shields that he got from spamming his rotation dispersion. But oh wait, all right.
Wow.
Oh, this is insane pressure coming in from Fnatic Onic Philippines.
It's ridiculous pressure. They have so much of a power spike here in the 7th minute mark. And again, it's due to just them hitting their power spikes much earlier because they got the first 2 neutral objectives. And Team Liquid ID, despite the fact that they've tried to go for these plays, they are just not dealing as much damage as FNOP at this stage of the game, and FNOP know it.
Yeah.
Now it's time for them to start going onto the turtle and forcing fights over against TLID.
Who will be getting the turtle? Oh, Kirk blocks Fabian!
Very clean. Kelra going to be caught. Sliding tackle out again. Aaron Shiki goes in for the entropy, but gets caught.
Diversion.
Got a diversion. Fabian's in the diversion. The Yin-Yang reaction catches him. Flavor Fave taken down by Kirk. Brusco gets the Jeet Kune Do on Yehezkiel, and it's another 3-0, making a 4-0 as they secured the turtle too.
And something tells me Fnatic Onic Philippines, they're very particular with their timing. So long as they know that the hard guard's up, that Yehezkiel used it on Fabian, and that they're looking for a team fight, they try to avoid and position themselves in areas where it wouldn't be as ideal for Team Liquid ID to pick these team fights. And now that they have so much to consider, the bounty that's in the hands of Kelra for sure at this point in time, even King Kong, things are becoming gradually difficult, and there's another way of the dragon!
Brusco catching him on the wall. That way of the dragon. Oh man, Fabian is not getting space to farm. King Kong is already 3 whole levels ahead of Flavor Fave.
Look at Brusco just being able to position himself like that. This is actual aggression coming in from Fnatic Onic Philippines. Keller has all the space he needs, has all the space he wants. And I really have to commend Kirk. I really have to commend Brusco for creating all that. All the while we thought that Team Liquid ID, they were just really waiting for their timings. Now, would they be able to still find that at this point?
Look at that 4-level lead, man. That's a juicy 4-level lead. He's doing so much damage, even to Aran. Diversion? Okay, to the back. It's a scare tactic for FNOP. They're literally just playing. They're threatening Team Liquid ID with every diversion.
And it's discipline, of course, for Fnatic Onic Philippines. Right now, taking hold of that 8K gold lead. Now that they're able to deny Fabian of his most important resources, this isn't looking too good for Team Liquid ID. Even if they do decide to get out of their base, if they do decide to attempt for the macro, the global presence that Fnatic Onic Philippines has right now, their ability to just find their way towards those targets whenever they gain even the least or the slightest bit of information. It also probably gives Team Liquid ID a lot more things to consider whenever they actually want to think and go for a play. So now, it's an uncontested Lord that'll fall into the hands of Fnatic Onic.
Man, not even in their own jungle can they farm up. He's been stuck at this 4-level like deficit for a while now, and they're Fnatic Onic Philippines, they're showing no signs of stopping. They want to continue to just suffocate Liquid ID inside of their own base. You can see there was another attempt there to actually steal it. Fabian will get level 12 though. Finally, it gets out from that 4-level lead back to just 3-level lead. But oh, you can see the player heads ahead.
Oh no!
Ouch!
I mean, KDA, kind of a given. We're seeing the kill score, but then the gold per minute, the damage per minute. So they really were able to limit Team Liquid ID and reach the plans that they had in mind. So now, oh no, this isn't looking too good for all the remaining base turrets of Team Liquid ID. They get one down, possibly even all. So Team Liquid ID, they got their base exposed.
Oh, Brusco gets the Jeet Kune Do away, the dragon. Winning with the Raging Sandstorm onto 2. Now Tempest of Blades, just a flicker out from Kelra. The hard guard on Aaron, and Witty just evaporates King Kong, going for the stun. Aaron still able to space out King Kong. Gonna be taking some shots now. The waves in the mid lane. Yin-Yang reaction from Super Prince. Yehezkiel and Aaron, the 2 members alive. Just Yehezkiel in the end. FNOP, make it quick!
I could not confirm if that was actually the fastest we've seen for today. But I cannot believe it. We were looking forward to this match, but Fnatic Onic Philippines, they just took it like that. They seemed so prepared, and they seemed to know what TLIT had in mind.
They were read out like a book. FNOP knew every move, every little thing that they were able to abuse in MPLID. FNOP knew. They had done their research, and you saw the research play there. You see the faces of FNOP, just the confidence of these players too. They knew it was gonna happen, it seems.
What a showdown. Still, we're looking forward to more of this. Who knows, this might not be the last, but for now, let's break down that very fast game together with our panelists.